Today we are in a new town, the stunning town of Casali, and we have got a huge property at a bargain price with an amazing roof terrace. Just wait while you see this one. So Casali is a hilltop town, as you can see, with a castle at the top. It's absolutely beautiful here, and you're actually quite close to the coast as well. It's classed as one of Italy's most beautiful towns, part of the I Borghi Più Belli d'Italia, which is a club of all, some of the most beautiful towns here, and Casali is now part of that. As I said, you are quite close to the coast. Can't see it from here, but if you look down in the flat area here, and there's a superstrada that takes you straight to the coast. So if you had a car, you'd probably be about 20 minutes, something like that, from the coast. There is a bus service here, so you've got pretty good public transport that will take you to Lanciano, and then from Lanciano you can pick up buses to coaches to Rome. It's just a great place. And today is market day, Friday. Usually the market comes all the way down here, but they're actually doing some work in front of the main church here. They're resurfacing the road, putting some really nice paving down. I say usually the market would finish here, but you'll see it shortly. We'll go for a walk around the market. How do you fancy that? But it is a great place, really is. There's everything here. There's also a hospital here. There's shops, bars, restaurants, everything you need. And then there's buses to all the local towns as well. This is the neighbouring town to where I live, so we come here quite a lot to show you some of the new paving that they're putting down. That's going to look really nice when they've completed that. We'll have a walk through the town. The property we're going to see today is a huge property, habitable, just needs updating as and when you need it. But it is a large property, and it's got a great roof terrace as well, and you're literally steps from the centre. You'll see we're going to walk to it. So obviously the market area, let's have a look around the market. I'd love to know what you're doing now. Are you sipping on a cappuccino, or maybe you're sipping on a glass of wine? I'm just imagining you sat there watching me on TV walking around this market. It's a great atmosphere though, places like this. I really do like Casali a lot. Even when it's not market day, it still always has a bit of a buzz about it. And this street, you probably can't see it, but it is a tree-lined street, so when the market's not here, it still looks really nice. So I'm going to carry on walking along here just so you can get a good feel for the town. There's shops obviously at the bottom of these areas. There is everything you need here. It's become quite popular, Casali, and a lot of investment going into the town as well, because somebody bought an old palazzo heading up towards the castle, and they're developing it into a luxury resort, and that's brought a lot of things to the town. It's always been a busy place, but yeah, that adds to the what can I say, the development of the town. Sorry for me sniffing around, I've got hay fever today, so if you do hear me sneezing, I do apologise. Some nice old buildings here. Obviously the old town is further along this street, heading up towards the castle. even though this is still part of the old town, but the really, really old part is up to the castle. Unfortunately, I'm not going to walk up there today. I haven't got the energy. But I am going to be shortly starting some of our town tours, and I will be filming all over. So look out for those. Hoping to start filming in June. It's going to be a new series that we're going to be doing, so I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so the house is literally another, well, I am going to walk up there. It's literally 5 minutes walk up this way. Some local cheesemakers. The smell of the porchetta as well, flavoured pork, that is amazing. This is the stand. Did anybody understand the dialect that he just shouted then? This is the famous porchetta. The smell is just unbelievable. Are you sensing the atmosphere? Do you feel nice and relaxed this morning or this afternoon? I do. Really nice part of town here. Some really nice buildings, and we've got here there's a number of festas obviously through summertime like everywhere else, but they also have the main festas in October time where there are thousands of people that come to the festas here. They usually get some quite famous singers from different parts of Italy that come, and it really is a superb event. I think it's around the 12th of October. It lasts for 3 days. Brilliant. The stage is usually set up in this area here. Superb. Okay, may as well walk to the house and then you can see how close it is. Just want to show you up to the castle as well, if we can see it from this side. People enjoying the cafe bars. No, I don't think we're going to be able to see it. Let me have a look. No, we're just seeing the corner up there. Anyway, let me get back to the market round the back of the vans. Are you enjoying this little walk? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the ideas of having the town videos? Good idea? I think so. Buongiorno. Just saying hello to my son's school teacher, or ex-school teacher. She was the strictest teacher in the world. But really nice. Look at these buildings, aren't they beautiful? And the property is just a couple of minutes away. Not even. Don't know what else to say now. Shall I just stay quiet? Okay, so the road here splits into two, and we're going to take this left fork, and the property is 100 metres from there. The right fork takes you up into the older part of town, and you should be able to see the castle up there, and the crane that's up there. That's what's doing this this new development that they're doing up there. So it is a great thing. Even though this town is quite well populated anyway, any investment helps. It's all good, isn't it? So that's your little walk through the market. Now we'll head up to this property. Trying to stay quiet so you can get the atmosphere of the town. And the property is straight in front of us. Claudio stood outside of the door. Claudio's who I deal with in this area, estate agency, and he's definitely found a great one here. And I really like this this street. Cars do pass here, believe it or not, but it's not that you're going to have thousands of cars passing. And the property is definitely a large property. Basically, this is a butcher's, great butcher's as well, and there is a restaurant that is just here and to the left. But this property is an old property, but it's been probably 1970'd. But if you wanted to, you could reveal some stone and things like that. So the entrance is here. There's also a possibility of buying a garage with the property as well, but that will be separate to the price. So for now we'll see the property, and then once we sorted out the price for the garage, I'll let you know. But basically you get this part, the whole of, not the butcher's part, but from here you get this to the top, then it goes all along the top floor there to the end, and then this window here, and also I believe that window there, if I remember rightly. I think that balcony is part of it. And then you've got a huge roof terrace on top. This is a massive property, and as you saw, it's just a few seconds from the main town. And then to get out of the town, you follow this road down, and you're heading towards the beach. So you're ready to look at this one? Are you excited? I am. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the entrance to the property. It's quite a grand entrance, isn't it? Love these as well. And here we have the entrance hall. All in granite, as usual. Now it has got wood panelling that I am not a fan of, I must say, but this was the in thing to do in the I would say 70s and early 80s. Some people think they do this just to cover up things, where it doesn't. It was just decoration. That's what people did. I would just get rid of this, and this will be more than likely, I'm guessing with the thickness of the walls, will be stone. Huge entrance. Now the garage I'm going to show you, we just need to speak properly to the owners about the price. So if you did want to buy this as well, this is a great size garage. But if you didn't want to buy it, then this would be closed up. So that entrance hall will always be private to the property. And he also owns what used to be a shop that could also be for sale as well. So you have a bit of a choice. You can either take none of them, or you could just take the garage, or you could take both. So that just gives you a quick, as I say, we will need to speak to the owners about the price of these, but obviously if you are interested, let us know, and we will let you know, or hopefully I'll put this in the description before we publish the video. Okay, ready to head upstairs? Oh, let me have a look in here first. I always forget to have a look in these little cupboards. Oh, it's actually a bathroom. That's quite handy. You have to duck your head down a little bit, but once you get in here, it's high ceilings. It's a little bit low here, but quite handy. If you come from a long journey and you can't quite make it upstairs. Okay, let me turn that off. And let's head up to the main property. I do love this entrance. It's very grand. Just imagine getting rid of all of this. I'd even be tempted to change this as well, just to put something a bit more in keeping with old Italy. Great stairs. I love these granite floors. Radiators are a little bit older, but the owner says everything works. But to be fair, the value of this property for what you get, it's a little bit, what can I say, has a little bit of a strange layout, but the space is there. So here we have a living and dining area. How about this for a flashback to the 70s? Look at these chairs. Brilliant. Great size room. Love these tiles as well. Very bright room. So this does make a superb living dining area, even though the kitchen is then upstairs. But it's just the way it is. It's just a quirky layout. I should imagine if you wanted to bring a kitchen down here, you probably could put it at the end there, because I think the kitchen is above, so the pipe work's going to be close by, so you could do that if you wanted to. But I quite like these weird and wonderful layouts. A few cigars there. Love it. It's very palatial. Is that a word? From a palazzo? I don't know if it is. It sounds good. The windows are single glazed, but they do have roller shutters, which is these are really handy. Especially if you're not going to be here for long periods of time, you can just roll down these roller shutters, close the leave the windows open, then you've always got air flowing through the building. So this is a small balcony, but you've got the terrace upstairs, and the views from up there are fantastic. From here, it's just the street scene, but it's still really nice. You still feel part of this great community. What do you think so far? Do you love this? Would you keep it as is, or would you try and put the kitchen down? Another little balcony there. I absolutely love these sofas. Don't know why. What a strange colour. Hope you're getting the size of this room, because it really is a great room. Okay, we're ready to head upstairs. Got some more storage underneath there. Now this is where it all starts to get a little bit strange. Because I'm not going to show you this staircase just yet. I'll show you that in a second. While I'm down here, let me have a quick look. This looks like more storage. Yeah, it is a little bit of storage. But there is a kitchen up there that you have two accesses to. One of them is this way, where we're going. But I think the owner told me it used to be two houses, so I think that's why it's got a little bit of a strange layout. But I do love it, and I love these floors. Just scared the life out of myself when I saw my reflection in the mirror. So we have this dining area, dining stroke living. And beyond here, we have a kitchen. This is a great size room as well. Maybe the big living dining area downstairs maybe could be extra space for a bedroom, but it'd be a bit of a shame. I quite like that as a formal dining and lounge area. And this again has another balcony, slightly bigger than the others, so you could definitely pull a couple of chairs out here. And the views are just starting to come through. You can get some of the mountains at the top, but when we go up again, you really get the views. I love this place, absolutely love it. This is, I've not said the word yet, but this is stunning. So again, these windows, single glazed, but they are in good condition. They all close, everything's fine with them. Now I am guessing, but I would need to check with my geometry, but this looks like a dividing wall possibly, because it looks like the main beam is up here. I think I'd be tempted to take that down and make this a huge kitchen diner. But again, it's one of those properties you don't have to do anything with. You just come and start using it and then decide as you go along. This is a good sized kitchen and a working fireplace. So the fireplace, you could always reface that if needed. in stone or something like that. Obviously you've got a window there. It's a very bright house as well. High ceilings, it's very light and airy. Even though the sun, oh no, the sun is coming out again. It's still very light and airy. Great size kitchen, but if you could take that down, which I believe you will do, because you can do, should I say, because it looks like the main support is here. But I think this would make a absolutely superb, stunning kitchen and dining area. Brilliant. Now back here is almost another kitchen. And this is usually where people would come to make, I don't know, make if they're making pasta, if they're making any of the messy jobs, to keep it out of the way of the main kitchen. This is what Italians use it for. There's a photograph to my left, which for privacy I'm not going to show, but it shows a lady that obviously used to live here. Looks like she's making pasta on this table, and that's what they use this for. This is sort of a back area to the kitchen. This is where the real action is. And then the kitchen is then supposed to be left nice and clean for when you have visitors. That's just how it works. But it's a great space because this could be a laundry area. It's a brilliant space to have. You've got water in there as well. I think to put the washing machine and things like that in here would just be absolutely perfect. And there's also a WC in there as well. Very handy. And here, for some reason, here we've got double glazed windows. I don't know why, but there you go. And another little balcony. This is the one that takes up part of the other building, if you remember when I showed you. Not part of the yellow coloured building, this is the top floor of the white colour one. But again, you're getting the views of the mountains sneaking through. Brilliant. And then the street scene here. I really, really love this property. And just think, if you bought this, I may even stop by as well and come and sit on the terrace and join you in a glass of wine. Surely that's a bit of a selling point. Is it? Okay, so have you understood the layout up to now? I think fairly straightforward. This is that other staircase where I was at the bottom and I looked into this little storage area. So I'm not quite sure why there's two entrances, but that must be something to do with the fact that it was two houses before. Superb. Then we have the night area. Some of these radiators are pretty good actually. But they all work, he told me, so it's just a case of changing them if you want to. But this is the original iron radiators, so they take a little bit longer to warm up, but once they're warm, they're really warm. Love these old telephones. This is a great property. You could tell it was a family house. You get that feeling, even looking at the photographs as well. It's superb. Okay, now we're going to look at the night area. Look at the size of this. Oh dear, these doors I quite like all these doors as well. Obviously, that take you down to the stairwell. The nice quality doors. And let's have a look in the night area, which is also behind a door. So it's very, it looks a little bit, what can I say? Maybe, dare I say, like a hospital to start with? Probably not the best description. But I think all it is just a case of changing the colours and everything else. But looking at the thickness of these walls, I would say these are definitely stone. So you could reveal some if you wanted. And outside here is an area that I will show you shortly, because that belongs to you. So let's work our way down this corridor. A huge bedroom. They're massive, these things. Absolutely huge. Really high ceilings. Great amount of light coming through as well. Let me flip around in here. Really is a large bedroom, this. And even these floors, I quite like these floors. I would just leave these. Just change some of the furniture, even though this furniture is nice. I'm not sure what's been left, if anything, but I will check with the owners on that as well. And then this has another balcony. This you could definitely sit out on, But as I keep saying, there is a terrace upstairs. But I do like, as you get higher, you're just starting to peer over those rooftops and get the amazing views. And all it needs is some plants putting out like here, and you'll completely change the look of the building. The windows in here, single glazed again, but again they're still in good condition. And the roller shutters, obviously it would be better to change them, but I don't think it's not something you have to do urgent. So this is bedroom 1. Then we have bedroom 2, which is another humongous room. This one doesn't have a balcony, but it's massive. There's this huge wardrobe in here. I really do like this one. When I go quiet, that's because I'm just taking it all in myself. Again, usual street scenes. Excuse the noise of the window. Massive. I also like these floors. I wouldn't change any of these. Definitely not. Some people like to put new tiles on and change. I just wouldn't do it. I think these look great. The only thing I would do is just update some of the painting in the corridor and that kind of thing. Okay, so that's bedroom 2. Then we have, this is going to be a long video. You're going to have to listen to me for a little bit longer. You love it really though, don't you? Say yes. Yes, thank you. Another huge bedroom. It's not as big as the others, but it's still big, really good size. Original flooring again. This looks like it was a bit more of an office, and slightly older radiator. Windows single glazed again, but again, it's still great condition. There's mirrors everywhere. I just keep seeing myself. I think keep thinking it's somebody else. Great size. Then we have a bathroom at the end. I can't remember. I know there was a WC on the ground floor and a WC in the back of the kitchen area. I'm not sure if there's any bathrooms upstairs. Obviously we'll check as we're going round. I've only seen this place once before with the group, so maybe you would want to add an extra bedroom, an extra bathroom somewhere. You could do that with no problem at all. This is a good size. I'd be tempted to put the washing machine at the back of the kitchen, as we mentioned, but great size and a good size shower as well. Again, everything is more than usable. It's all in great condition, so there's nothing you have to do urgent. And considering we are right in the centre of town, it is quiet when you're in here. Okay, so that's now the night area. So we've got that huge living dining area downstairs. We've got 3 double bedrooms and a bathroom here. We've got the kitchen and dining room that could be knocked together in here. We've got the utility room at the back. Then, oh yes, there's more. Nice staircase again. Holy pictures. They always say when you buy a house here, if it has a holy picture or some sort of ornament, you're supposed to keep that in the house to bring you luck. So out here we've got a little storage area. All very handy. What would you use this for? The roof is just a made up made up roof, but keeps it dry. And look what they do here. Some planting out here. It's like just a little private garden area. And it does have drainage here as well. This is superb. Just to be able to just grow something here, maybe some tomatoes and things like that, because it will be a sun trap here, especially in the summertime when the sun's really high. What would you use this for? You could maybe have some more raised beds here as well. The fact you've got a drain. Another little, it's full of these little areas that you could use. Oh, this is where they, traditionally, when you've done the tomato sauce, when you're making the tomato sauce will last you all year, you would then set fire in there. The cauldron is in here. You put all the bottles in there, obviously with water as well. Once you've squeezed the tomatoes, put them in the bottle, and then you boil them to sterilise the whole thing, and then that's it. They will last for a year or longer. And this is where the boiler is. So the boiler looks, obviously it's not on at the moment. It doesn't look like it's an old boiler. It looks fairly new, to be fair. So the owner did say everything works. I say it is switched off, but it does look in good condition, definitely. And obviously you've got the pipe work then running off into the house. I love these little outside areas. It's quite a strange area. This is not the terrace I was speaking about. This is just I don't know, just like a secret garden. I think I'd be tempted to bring this wall further out, and you could put quite a few plants in there. I think that's a fantastic idea. I'm full of them, aren't I? This obviously used to be an old grapevine. You could definitely get... They don't live here now, so they said that all they plant is lettuce and things like that, and a few herbs. This looks like parsley, because that pretty much looks after itself. Really love this little area. What would you do down here? Have it as a little workshop or? Brilliant, love it. Just a little secret area. Okay, carrying on upwards. We have some storage under the roof. This is a little bit lower to get. I'm 1.82 m and I'm just touching the roof now, but it's certainly not uncomfortable. You don't have to duck down. Duck down, that's an English saying. Why do we say duck down? Anyway, here we are under the roof. Roof looks in great condition. We had some rain last week and no signs of any water coming in. Lots of storage here. I have to slightly dip my head so it's not, can't really use it for anything else other than storage. But look how much storage you've got in here. A huge amount. Let's go right to the end. Very, very handy. Love it. You get so much for your money here. This property is huge. Have I said that? And now, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Should I show you? Should I? No, maybe not. Maybe. Okay. Okay, I can hear you. This is huge as well. What an amazing terrace. What a stunning terrace. And just look at this. A moment of silence, please. How amazing is that? Oh my word. The bells just follow me around. Oh, and another church above. And the thing is, I swear to you, I promise you, I don't time it for that. I'm obviously blessed in some way. And behind us, we even look up at the castle. And this is the resort I was telling you about, that they're doing all of this palazzo up. That's going to be stunning when they've done that. So you've got the castle behind. You've got this enormous terrace that you could get lots of people out on here. Just needs finishing off, just tiling. And then you've got amazing views of the Maella Mountains. This is stunning, isn't it? Oh my word. And that's Palombaro in front. I don't know if you can see that running along the ridge. That's where I live. And also in the distance, I don't know, I can't see on this little screen, but in the distance there, just between the trees, you can see, well, it's actually a factory. That's Di Cecco Pasta. So you can even see the Di Cecco Pasta factory from here. Which I know normally you would say, why do I want to see a factory? But first of all, it's in the distance. And second of all, it's Di Cecco Pasta. Everybody must know Di Cecco Pasta. So how amazing is that? This is so nice, this terrace. Nice. It's not nice, it's stunning. Amazing. Here's the roof of the property, so it's easy to get onto the roof if you need to do any repairs. All looks in good condition. What do you think, folks? Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Just in case you need a little bit more storage, there's also this. There is so many little storage places, but this is great because it's such a huge terrace. You could keep all your furniture and things in here, but this looks like it was a little workshop. Obviously electrics up here, they're not brilliant electrics, but they're up here. And another little storage area. And then this looks down over the other area that we saw earlier. I love all these little areas. Love them. Obviously, I know lots of people are going to be saying, how much stuff is in there? Who's going to clear that out? We just get the owners to clear it out. That goes onto the contract that it needs to be clear. Or you may say, no, leave it. You may want to use some bits. What do you think, folks? Is this the home for you? This is a brilliant one. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely stunning. There are so many different areas. And then to see this is just incredible. And there's a few clouds over the mountains at the moment. I don't know if you can see some of the snow that's left on there. And then there's the ski resort actually at the top here. And you've got Penepiedimonte that's stuck to the mountainside around about there. Don't know if I'm pointing in the right place because it is a small screen. And then to the side of this building we have Guardiagrel in the distance. So you've got so many towns and villages and you're so close to the coast. Ooh, wow, somebody's going to be really happy with this one. Is that going to be you? Are you ready for final thoughts? Let's do it. Let's do a quick final thought on this one. Claudio's down there. Claudio's a great agent who I work with at this side of the mountain. So final thought, how many stunnings can I say for this one? I don't think I've said enough, but it is amazing. What a place, what a town, great town, lots of development happening, good bus service, you can get to lots of the local towns, but then more importantly you can get on to Lanciano, which is a beautiful town, a town of over 30,000 people. Well worth a visit. And from there you can get on coaches to take to Rome. You can get towards the coast where there's a railway station. So you do have good links here in Casale, definitely. So we have that huge living dining area. Then we have this dining room. Just going to quickly walk through it again. Kitchen at the back that potentially you could open out if you wanted to and just have a huge kitchen dining room. You probably would have to change the tiles to do that because they're different tiles. Then we have the back kitchen, the preparation room, that could also be another bathroom if you wanted. You could easily get another bathroom in here because you've got all the services there. Could have it as a bathroom and a utility room. Balconies on most doors. A huge amount of space. I love it. Really do get that Italian family feel. I can't stress that enough because that's how it feels. What else can we say? Let's have a... This final thought is going to be longer than the usual ones. We've got the 3 enormous bedrooms along this corridor and a bathroom at the end. I think I would have that as a bathroom, you know, or part of it as a bathroom behind the kitchen. So there's more than just one here. Maybe this one at the end of this corridor could become an ensuite to the last bedroom. Lots of potential. Then we have our secret garden with all the storage areas. Secret garden in a townhouse. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought? And then to finish it off, we've got this roof terrace. Folks, this is just, for the money, this is incredible. Somebody has to snap this one up. They really do. So, hope you enjoyed this one. Quite a long video, but worth it, I think. What's left to say? Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Good comments and bad comments. Thank you. I appreciate them all. And all that's left to say is, whatever you do, do not miss this one.